Howdy, friends, and welcome to The Average J. It is Tuesday, time for
No Tag Tuesday.
No Tag Tuesday. So I dressed up today. I put a collared shirt on, but if you notice real close, it's Bucky's, Michelle's favorite.
I love it.
So I thought I'd get all fancy, pinky up.
Pinky.
Today's no tag questions come from Cat and Walt at Cat on Point. So thank you, Cat and Walt, for putting those together. And they are favorites tag. So
Okay.
favorites tags are tough because when you like so many things,
Yeah.
we're not even that we like so many things. We're not picky.
No, we're not picky. And I don't think I have fun with it because I'm just not going to go with one favorite. That's how we get to know each other.
But it also when you do favorites tag, make you think of all good things.
Yeah.
Like, it's uplifting.
Yeah.
What
was the worst restaurant experience?
Yeah, you don't want to think of that stuff. You want to think of all the best.
Yeah.
I realize we do so many tags down here in the basement so we can get away from the dog. Maybe next week we'll go upstairs or something, do something different.
Okay.
So number one, what is your... Oh, and all the channels that participate will be listed down below. If you want to participate, just let us know. Number one, what's your favorite restaurant to dine at, and what's your favorite dish there?
Okay. I'm going to go with Le Cellier in Epcot in Canada Pavilion, and it would be the charred ribeye.
It was good.
Oh, it was so good.
Probably the best steak I've ever had. And I've eaten it like Ruth's Chris and all that.
Yeah.
Le Cellier knocks it out of the park.
Gosh. I mean, I actually took whatever I didn't eat back to the room and ate more.
Yeah, and we never on vacation take leftovers. We just leave it.
And you're talking about a child who used to sit at the kitchen table and just chew and chew and chew her meat until her mom said, okay, you can leave now.
Yeah, because now you're all about it.
I'm all about the steak now.
And coffee. You used to not like coffee, and now you drink coffee. So
I do.
Your tastes do change as you get older. So try things. If you said, I tried it 20 years ago and I hated it, you might like it now.
I know. Yogurt. I used to never eat yogurt. Now I eat it all the time.
Yeah.
Now, granted, it's the vanilla flavored. But,
yeah.
And Greek yogurt, I still have a little tough time with. But
yeah, you're not a Greek yogurt person. But yeah, that steak at Le Cellier is
awesome.
Absolutely amazing. You know? I mean, this is a tough question for me. I mean, I don't even know if you call this a restaurant. I love Cane's, Raising Cane's. It's not really a restaurant. It's a fast food restaurant, but I love those chicken with the sauce, So, but that's some greasy stuff.
Everyone loves, I've heard the sauce. It's the sauce.
Yeah.
But I have had their chicken, and it's good.
It is good, So, but I mean, if I had to pick something that's like, fancy, beans that I put on the collared shirt, and I got to pick
fancy restaurant.
I will say... I mean, I hate to keep going back to Disney as well, but I'm going to go to California Grill.
Ooh.
Oh, it was. And it's the only place I've ever had sushi, and that I liked.
Yeah.
And not only was it good, it was my favorite dish there. We had a lot of different things there. We ate like 7-8 different things between courses, and I'm going to say... That was it was amazing. Notwithstanding the fact that the view, we were sitting by the window overlooking Magic Kingdom watching the fireworks. So that was nice
awesome.
Too. Number two, what is your favorite season and why? Well, I'm going to say fall. That's why we usually take our vacations in the fall. The last couple of years, we take a couple of vacations during the year, and we'll do one in the late spring, but we'll usually do our vacations in the fall because I don't like heat. That's why I can't wait until the day. I don't like heat. Don't like snow. I like heat. I don't like snow in winter, and that's why I can't wait to go down south where I get heat all the time. I can handle the heat. That's fine. There's air conditioning everywhere. There's swimming pools. But when you have to shovel snow and you're so cold that you're tight and your back hurts, and you can keep winter. Spring, it's a little too much rain for me. So, it's between summer and fall, and I'm going to say fall because it does get a little cooler.
Well, that was my mom's favorite, but mine would be summer. I'm like Olaf, just give me summer.
Yeah. And you'll be a happy snowman.
Yeah.
Snow girl.
I like to be, and the reason why is I like to be tan. I like to sit by a pool. I love the heat. Girls don't like to sweat, but I don't mind sweating. But yeah.
Boy, you just stereotyped there, or lumped everybody together.
Tell me a girl who likes to sweat.
You.
But no, it's like,
No, I get it.
I don't mind it.
Number 3 says the person who keeps the air conditioner on 68 with a fan on her.
Oh, and the funny part is I do sweat too. Under the blanket. Yeah.
All right, number 3. What's your favorite vehicle or car that you've owned in your lifetime? We're going to be the same on this, I think.
Yeah.
Our Kia Optima.
Yep.
Yeah, that Kia Optima that we had, that was 2016, and I think it was 2016, 2015, 2016. Anyway, an amazing car. I mean, drove that across the country, down to Florida, to and from work when I was still working in an office. Everything about that car. Great on gas. It looked sharp.
It had good pickup. Like it
had some really good acceleration.
Where it was good.
We had not one complaint. Yeah. The only reason we got rid of that was I wanted a bigger vehicle, and we went for another Kia.
Yeah.
So, all right. What's your favorite vacation spot that you've been to? I mean, see, for me, the only reason I even hesitate is because I've been to Hawaii and Michelle hasn't. But I wasn't really there on vacation. I was there for like a 3-day layover with the military, so I didn't get to like fully vacation there. But that place is amazing. But Disney, yeah,
for sure.
and I think it's not even the rides; it's the feel of being away from everything. It's like you're in a different world, and the food is amazing. You know. So can I get some of those experiences elsewhere? Yeah, but you get it all in one spot there, so
far, I mean, that's where we've been. We've never been to like Aruba or the island.
We didn't get to do our cruise because we got COVID, so that sucked. And you say Disney as you have a Universal Harry Potter shirt
I know,
on.
right?
That's funny. All right, number 5. Who has been or is your favorite person or people to hang around? Well, other than Michelle, I mean, we obviously we're best friends, so that makes a huge difference. But I'm going to say my military friends. I've had good contact with them both, on duty and off. Matter of fact, in 2 more weeks, I'm getting together with a couple of people that I was stationed over in Korea with back in the 90s. We're going to have lunch. I enjoy being around my military, brethren.
Yeah. So, I mean, we have good friends. Can I name, a few of our friend couples and stuff and hang out with? But lately, since COVID, we really haven't been hanging out. But I'm going to go with my Gibbstown Swim Club work party peeps. Yeah. And I'm saying from when I started like 10 years ago till now, because they've changed. There's a lot of people, come and go for the work parties. But I like working. I like sprucing up the place. And I love working with the people.
But those are mostly like groups. Like we don't hang with individuals very much. Yeah. Really the only people that we've gotten together with in the last 4 years, we got together with Joan and Doug at Joan's Pointed Plate for dinner one night. And we get together every couple months with our friends Amanda and Jason. We get along swimmingly with Amanda and Jason. They are some of the best people you'll ever find, Jason is former military. He's a former Marine. And Amanda and I,
2 peas in a pod.
We are peas in a pod, so we get together and we become the biggest smack talkers you ever did see.
Yep.
So, number 6, what is your favorite type of music now?
Okay, so now it would be country. Oh, stop.
Yeah.
I do. I find it very nice to listen to. I listen to country.
I lost my dog. He walked across the street and got hit by somebody's pickup truck.
And funny because there's a popular song on right now. It's 75 OBO by the baseball player son, Tim McGraw.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a good song. I love it. And it's he's selling his pickup truck for 75.
That's so weird. Oh, OBO, we're best offer.
Best offer.
Oh, now I get it. I figured that one out on my own.
Yeah.
So,
it's a good song.
For me, it always, I like 80s music. You know, I've always liked the 80s music. But my favorite is techno and dance music. You know, I'm big into that. I listen to it to, fall asleep. It's nice and loud and rhythmic. And, you can really, bounce it out, like especially in a car. So, all right. What is your favorite era, 50s, 60s, etc., and why? Well, we did a tag on the 80s, all about the 80s, which was a fun one because it was a great trip down memory lane. Yeah. And I love everything in the 80s. The music, the movies, everything in the 80s. The clothing at the time was interesting. Looking back, it's kind of strange. But, yeah, that was a good time. That was my high school years and early college years. I had a good time.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you had a good time. Me, the 80s. 10 to 20. Oof, that's a hard time for anybody.
You did say they had the best movies.
Oh,
Bar
definitely.
none.
Yeah.
So, but So what's your decade?
I'm going to go with the 90s because 20 to 30 was the 90s for me. That's when I actually had braces, got them off. I met you. I got married. I had my 3 kids.
Yeah.
I know I did like the music in the 90s. It wasn't country then. I didn't listen to country then, but I like the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah.
If you could learn any type of dance and be good at it, what would be your favorite type of dance? Oh, for me, it's that shuffle dance. Okay. Every time I see that shuffle dance, and it's usually, younger guys and girls that can do it because you have to be agile, limber, fast. It's good, I'll insert right here. That's an example of shuffle dance. And, dude, I wish I would. I watch it on YouTube and just watching fascination,
It is good. And I enjoy watching it too. I think they are so good too. But if we're gonna go like traditional, I'm gonna go with tap. I did tap dancing lessons when I was a kid, and I wish I had done that a little bit more. So tap.
Surprised not country line dancing.
No.
Although the irony of that, I want to digress for a second. I love the country lifestyle, like country and western. I've been shopping around for the last year and a half, 2 years for a cowboy hat that fits and looks good on me and can't find one right, and I love the boots. So I like the boots and the hat.
Yeah.
So, all right.
We'll get you there. We'll get you there to the music too.
No, never going to happen. Number 9, what was or is your favorite pet in your lifetime? Well, for me, it was our cat, Lizzie. Lizzie, we got her. She was a year old when we got her. And the family that had her, there was a husband and wife, and they had a son. And she redeveloped allergies to cats at like 1 year. And she had 2 cats. And so she had to get rid of them. And so we took Lizzie. We kept the name that they had given her. She was already named Lizzie.
We kept in touch with them.
And we kept in touch with them, Christmas cards, and kept them all the way until when Lizzie passed away.
Now, there was a period of time where we didn't, in the beginning, and then there was a couple years, but Lizzie was fine, and then...
I would say that they got an update from us at least every year and a half.
Yeah,
so
I would say. But Lizzie was...
She was an amazing 17-year-old kitty cat when she died. She led a good life, but at the end, it was a shame. She was blind, she was deaf, and we took her to the vet. Poor little thing. She went in the shower, couldn't find her way out, was meowing. It was heartbreaking. And then we took her to the vet, and the vet had said she was in respiratory distress and recommended putting her down. So, you want to keep her going for our sake, but it wasn't what was right for her, and that was sad.
It was.
So, good cat.
But you had a side note for Gunther.
Oh yeah, that was our family pet. So when I first joined the military, I had a teddy bear hamster, gray and white teddy bear hamster, and he was huge.
Yeah.
He was a big, and his name was Gunther. And when I went away, Michelle took care of Gunther, and then we got married. We still had him. I hid him in the dormitories that I was living in when I first graduated from basic training and came back to my first base. I was living in the dorm, and I'd put his little habit trail thing, stuff it in a Foot Locker when they came for inspections and everything. And he got out one time. I had one of them little balls that you put him in that they can, you close it and run around in. And he got out of that. I wasn't in the room for a couple minutes, came back, and it was open. He was gone. The next day, I had gone outside for something, and I overheard somebody talking about they had a boa constrictor in the dorms, and they said, yeah, we're going to feed it. We found a hamster. I'm like, whoa. And that was my hamster. And I said, is it gray and white? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, I said, I've been looking for him. That's mine. Don't feed it to the boa constrictor. So I got Gunther back, and he lived a nice life after that.
Yeah. Moved on base with us after he was in the dorms.
So your favorite pet?
So my favorite is Chunky Monkey. He, we've only had 3 cats our whole, I'm 52. And
4 if you count Maggie, but she didn't. Yeah. She was with us for 2 months. But anyway,
she was mean.
She was a mean cat.
But yeah, Chunky Monkey and Lizzie and I were buddies. I mean, she was 17 years. I mean, come on.
I know.
But she was his kitty.
She was.
Yeah, we just hung out during the day. But Chunky Monkey was mine.
He was your cat.
And Alex too. Alex,
Yeah. Alex and Michelle, they were. I like Chunk too. Yeah. He was a butthole though. He was the one that he'd jump on the table and he would paw at your food to take a French fry and you get him off the table. He'd be back on. You take him off, back up 5 times.
Personality.
So then you take a couple of French fries and just give it to him. Say, here, just take them.
He ate French fries. A cat who ate French fries.
He was purdy too.
He was purdy.
He was a purdy cat. He knew it.
So yeah.
All right, and finally, what is your favorite time of day and why? Well, mine is early evening. After I'm done work, after I'm done dinner, and relaxing. That's when I'll, sit with a beverage and just relax.
Mm-hmm.
You unwind and your day is done. So if it's a warm day, it starts cooling off by then. As the sun starts going down, you get pretty skylines. So
I've been noticing our sunsets this year, and they've been phenomenal. But I'm going to go with first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
I love mornings. I like the stillness. I like the quiet. Just before everybody's out to go to work, that's the time.
Yeah.
That kind of morning. But
that's when you go for your walks.
Yes. Love mornings. And there's beautiful sunrises we've had lately too. So
good.
So yeah.
Well, that is our favorites. I know we kind of threw a favorite plus one and some side note stories, but hey, that's what makes the tag, right? So thank you very much for watching. Thanks to Cat and Walt for the questions. And next week's questions are from Roy. And go ahead and try to get them posted on time again. And we cut it closer.
I know, I got to get to work.
So.
I have to make a snack.
All right, well, thanks again. Bye.